awakening. Stunning health recoveries. 100% cure for depression, insomnia, asthma, fatigue, chronic pain, insecurity, panic attacks, and other major disorders. Awaken the Kundalini Shakti, the dormant energy within. What would you do if you had 1300% more energy? Disease-free mind and body is your first wealth. Claim it at Inner Awakening. Inner Awakening, a 21-day meditation retreat with rare living incarnation, Paramahamsa Nithyananda, Nithyananda Dhyanapita, Nithyananda Nagar, Bidadi, Bengaluru, Karnataka. Contact
0802 727 9999.
Email ia@nithyananda.org.
नित्यानन्देश्वर समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Today I'll expand on Kundalini and completion. Please listen. Come to the space of listening. When you are born, each time you are born, you give one more chance to yourself. Please listen. God is not giving one more chance. There is nobody else giving you one more chance. You give one more chance to yourself. You give one more chance to yourself. When you give one more chance to yourself, you declare completion. Your declaration of completion keeps your Kundalini completely alive and awakened. Please listen. Every birth is your declaration of completion. Every birth is your declaration of completion. You decide, come on, I declare completion. I will now work from completion, from the space of completion. Actually, when you fail in your declaration during your birth, see, during the birth you declare completion and start the whole thing new. If you fail from that space of completion, you bring some of your past incompletions back. That is what is prarabdha karma. The karma which you bring back from the past incompletions is prarabdha. If you don't fall at all from that completion and continue to be in the space of completion, you don't become incomplete at all. Then I can tell you, you are an incarnation. Whenever you bring your past incompletions back and allow them to live and express through your body, means whenever you are possessed by your incompletions, your Kundalini is sleeping or unconscious. It is beaten to sleep. Whenever you are possessed by completion space, your Kundalini is wide, awake, alive, functioning. So whenever you have a Kundalini experience, Kundalini awakening, be very clear. For those moments, your completion is possessing you. But unfortunately, as usual, you fall back to the donkeyhood. From divinehood to donkeyhood. From monkhood to donkhood. It is unfortunate we fall back. Declaration of completion. Being possessed by the space of completion is Kundalini awakening. There are many methods of awakening the Kundalini and leading you to completion. Leading you to completion and awaken the Kundalini. Hinduism is such a vast religion with so much of knowledge. I feel so elated, blissful, happy to have discovered the thread which connects the whole Hinduism. All the different theologies, philosophies, spiritual truths, आज हम आपके कुंडलिनी शक्ति और पूर्णत्व स्थिति के बारे में बात करेंगे। जब हर बार आप जन्म लेते हैं, आप स्वयं को एक और अवसर देते हैं, जब आप स्वयं को एक और अवसर देते हैं, आप स्वयं को पूर्णत्व की घोषणा देते हैं, आपका हर जन्म आपकी पूर्णत्व की घोषणा है, तब आपकी कुंडलिनी शक्ति पुनः पूरी तरह जागृत होती है। यदि आप जन्म के समय उस पूर्णत्व की स्थिति से गिर जाते हैं, आप अपनी पिछली अपूर्णता को फिर लाते हैं। वही प्रारब्ध कर्म है। जब आप अपनी अपूर्णता के अधीन है, आपकी कुंडलिनी शक्ति को आपकी अपूर्णता ने मारकर सुला दिया है। जब आप पूर्णता की स्थिति में है, आपकी कुंडलिनी शक्ति पूरी तरह जागृत है। Strength in the space of completion you hold. ध्यान से सुनिए। Strength in the space of completion you hold is Kundalini. When the completion possesses you and penetrates through your nervous system, the experience, the electric energy, the electricity you feel is Kundalini. Same way, whenever you feel that electricity, if you declare completion and start creating with that energy, you are yogi whose Kundalini is eternally awake. Eternally awake. Human beings experiencing Kundalini awakening, human beings living Kundalini awakening, human beings enriching the world with Kundalini energy is the collective completion. Please listen. I am introducing a new word, collective completion. When you experience Kundalini awakening, when you enrich others with that Kundalini awakening, you lead to collective completion. Completion happens in the next level. That is why I tell you, when you enrich others, you are enriched completely. Enriching others lead to a powerful enriching. I'll present this few sacred truths, then connect everything and give you the final truth, the essence of today's satsang. First truth, please listen, ध्यान से सुनिए. The first truth is, completion is Kundalini awakening. Kundalini awakening is completion. Second, when you take birth, you declare completion and start the life anew. So your Kundalini is also fully awakened. Third, if you fall from that completion, bring your past incompletions back. The past incompletions which you bring it back is called prarabdha. Fourth, person who never brought his prarabdha back or never experienced incompletion is incarnation. Fifth, if you brought your prarabdha incompletion back, now you can complete with those incompletions and bring the Kundalini awakening back. Sixth, by awakening your Kundalini also you can reach the space of completion. Seventh, whenever you are possessed by incompletion, your Kundalini is unconscious, fainted, in coma stage. Whenever you are possessed by Kundalini, your completion is complete. Whenever you are possessed by completion, your Kundalini is completely awake. Whenever you experience Kundalini awakening, declare completion. Immediately use that power to enrich others, creating yourself and others. Only when you create yourself and others, you will have confidence over your Kundalini Shakti. Please understand. When your body is moving uncontrollably by yourself, you experience Kundalini awakening. You are experiencing exactly the space I am holding in you. But you never get the confidence which I am radiating, because you don't use that energy and immediately enrich people. You don't use that energy and immediately create yourself and others. An engineer feels more confident when he looks at the building he created. A doctor feels more confident when he looks at the patients he healed, cured. A lawyer feels more confident when he sees all the pending cases in front of him. As a human being, you will feel more confident if you create more human beings with completion. So whenever you experience higher energy, immediately use that energy to complete you and complete others. Whenever you discover a spiritual truth, I tell you, all practices are just to help you to discover some truth. When you experience Kundalini awakening, you will discover some truths. For example, if you eat more food, the Kundalini awakening will be difficult. Or if you sleep too much, the Kundalini awakening will be difficult. If you are incomplete, the Kundalini awakening will not happen. Same way, when you do Nirahara Samyama, you will discover many truths. You will discover many secrets about your own body. From today, not only I am going to take the oath, and I wanted all our disciples to follow this Somavara Vrata. We will fast on every Monday after doing Rudrabhishekam. Let's keep this as a spiritual tradition of Nithyananda Sangha. Of course, Niraharis, that is different. If you are a Nirahari only eating once in a while, you can carry on with your routine. Actually, Nirahari is a person. I don't expect my Niraharis never to eat at all. No. See, then you don't need to be so worried about never to eat. Whom I define as my Niraharis. Eat casually, playfully. Don't make it as a pattern. Do not carry any incompletion about food hangover, greed for food, and the food-related allergies. Quite a long time I carried hatred over non-vegetarian food. That was the way I was brought up. Even if somebody tells the names of the non-veg food while I'm eating, I will not eat. I'll throw the food and go away. And still I remember when I was in the hostel, my seniors, just to rag me, torture me, the moment I open my food, they will say, "Oh, fish is nice." Seeing my brinjal, they will say, "Oh, fish is nice." What? Your idli looks like an egg, that's all. I won't eat, I will feel like vomiting, nausea. Just mentioning of non-veg food. Then finally, when I went to Dakshineshwar, I sat and saw when they were giving goat sacrifice. When they were doing the goat sacrifice, I saw with a space of completion and got rid of that hatred towards food, hatred towards non-veg. Of course, I never ate and I never wanted to eat. But I got rid of that incompletion. Please understand, even hatred is an incompletion. Nirahari is expected not to have any incompletions with the food, whether it is a hatred or greed. I don't expect Niraharis never to eat at all, no. Eat playfully, not as bondage. Nobody else should be able to tell you whether you are Nirahari or not. You only have to tell yourself, are you Nirahari or not? Are you Nirahari or not? You should be able to tell yourself. That's all. No one else can tell, because it is based on completion. I tell you, when you do Nirahara Samyama, you will catch that knack. You will understand your own body. You will experience completion with your own body. Nirahara Samyama level 1, level 2, level 3 is like a completion with your body. Nirahara Samyama level 4, the Di Samyama, is creation of your body. It is like creating new body. Apart from Niraharis, all the Aharis, people who eat regularly, we should take up the Somavara Vrata as a regular routine. Every Monday, we will live on liquid diet. After doing morning Rudrabhisheka, so every Monday morning, we will do Rudrabhisheka, and whole day we will have just liquid, maybe milk or buttermilk or some juice, so that we introspect and work with our body. Whenever you find the knack, some truths in the Nirahara Samyama about your body, mind, and how your mind is directly connected to your eating pattern, I sincerely request, enrich others also through Nirahara Samyama. That will give you more confidence, I tell you. When you enrich others, you will have more confidence. You will have more confidence. जब आप एक आध्यात्मिक सत्य की खोज करते हैं, आप उच्चतर ऊर्जा और चेतना का अनुभव करेंगे. मैं अपने सभी शिष्यों से कहना चाहता हूँ, आज से हमारे संप्रदाय में हर सोमवार उपवास करेंगे, जब हम केवल द्रव पदार्थ ही लेंगे. जब आप निराहार संयमा करेंगे, आप स्वयं के शरीर के साथ पूर्णत्व का अनुभव करेंगे. निराहारी वो व्यक्ति है जिसे खाने के विषय में लोभ नहीं है, घृणा नहीं है, पैटर्न नहीं है, जो आकस्मिक रूप से ही खाना खाते हैं, ना कि अपूर्णता के कारण. I tell you, be in completion with your body, be complete with your body, be complete with your intellect, be complete with your mind, be complete with your memory, be complete with your intelligence, be complete with all that. Be complete with your consciousness. It's unfortunate. We are not complete with our body. We are not complete with our mind. We are not complete with our intelligence. See, sometimes due to the wrong cognition of your mind or due to the past ignorance you would have suffered. Due to some ignorance you would have suffered. From that time onwards, you will stop trusting your mind. The pattern of self-doubt will creep in your mind. Even good things which your mind says you will not believe because of your incompletion with the mind. It's like you are broken to pieces. Come, sit, work with your mind, work with your body, work with your being. Bring completion with your body. Bring completion with your mind. Why do you think constantly you feel like sleeping? Because incompletions with your sleep and your ideas about sleep. You have wrong ideas. This many hours I have to sleep, otherwise I will feel sleepy. Oh, today I worked out with 5 kg dumbbells. I will feel tired and sleepy. No. Your wrong ideas about your body, about your sleep, your wrong ideas about your consciousness. I tell you, learn the science of dream, deep sleep, waking state, and be complete. I tell you, the amount of incompletions you carry in the waking state, proportionately you need time to dream and sleep. If the incompletions in the waking state drastically reduces, your dreaming time and the deep sleep time can be reduced, because the quality of your deep sleep will go up. So, the quantity you need will reduce. I tell you, just if you bring completion into your whole day thinking and acting, you can live the life of Kutakesha. Still, I have not introduced the Kutakesha Samyama to the world. I have already designed. It is complete now, available, ready. But first I wanted more and more people to be established in the Nirahara Samyama. And that Nirahara Samyama should become a foolproof, widely accepted science. Then I will introduce the Kutakesha Samyama, conquering sleep. Actually, conquering sleep is more easy, because sleep is related to incompletions of your mind. Food is related to incompletions of your body. Incompletions of your mind is very easy to clear than the incompletions of your body. Bring completion. I tell you, even your memory loss problem, the problem which many people have that I am not able to remember, is nothing but your incompletions with your mind. Due to some past mistake, ignorance of your mind, if you have suffered, you just carry deep incompletion with your mind. That leads to this memory loss problem. That is responsible for your memory loss. Don't carry incompletion with your mind. Don't carry incompletions with your body. Don't allow incompletions with your memory. Ultimately, never ever allow incompletions with your guru. Incompletion with an enlightened being, even if you don't know the person is enlightened being, is dangerous. Sometimes people say, I did not know you are enlightened. Even if you suspect somebody is enlightened, don't create incompletion, carry incompletion with them. Because enlightened being is a being where consciousness is radiating even as his muscles, even his skin, bone, flesh, everything is soaked and made out of pure superconsciousness. When you carry incompletions with him, you will carry a deep incompletions about your own consciousness. A man who carries incompletions about an enlightened being will never settle down and be complete with himself. Completion. Completion is life. Completion is energy. The more completion you create, the more the Kundalini energy will be felt in your life. Just today morning I decided I am going to do the whole administration just with the power of Kundalini now. The administration of Kalabhairava. How it will be, if you want to see in the next few days. Really, I tell you, you also start administering your life with the power of completion, with the power of Kundalini. In every level, the experience of Kundalini leads to more and more and more completion. जब आप निराहार संयमा में कोई आध्यात्मिक सत्य की खोज करते हैं, अपने शरीर या मन के बारे में कोई नया सत्य की खोज करते हैं, दूसरों को उस सत्य, उस खोज से लाभान्वित कीजिए, तब आप देखेंगे कि आपको स्वयं पर विश्वास आता है। अपने शरीर, मन, बुद्धि, चेतना से पूर्णत्व कीजिए। अपने शरीर, मन, व्यक्तित्व से काम कीजिए। और उनसे पूर्णत्व कीजिए। अब शरीर, निद्रा, चेतना के बारे में गलत विचार रखते हैं। अपनी निद्रा के बारे में सत्य जानिए। पूरे दिन आपके कार्यों में पूर्णत्व लाइए। आप देखेंगे कि आप निद्रा पर विजय पा सकते हैं। निद्रा आपके मन की अपूर्णता से संबंधित है। आहार आपके शरीर की अपूर्णता से संबंधित है। आपकी स्मरण शक्ति को देना वास्तव में आपके मन के साथ अपूर्णता है। कभी अपने शरीर, मन, चेतना के साथ अपूर्णता ना रखिए। और सबसे महत्वपूर्ण है, अपने गुरु अवतार पुरुष के साथ कभी अपूर्णता ना रखिए, क्योंकि वो केवल शुद्ध चैतन्य है। With this, I'll move to the next segment of the morning satsang, निराहार संयमा। अब हम नित्य सत्संग के अगले भाग निराहार संयमा में प्रवेश करेंगे। सीधी तरह से बैठ जाइए और चेतना स्थिति के साथ कल्पना कीजिए कि आप बिडदी वटवृक्ष बन गए हैं। इस कल्पना के साथ आप अपने दोनों नासिकाओं और मुंह के द्वारा सांस अंदर लीजिए। जितनी देर सांस को आप अपने अंदर बांध कर रख सकते हैं, उतनी देर आप अपने अंदर सांस को बांध कर रखिए। जब आप सांस को और बांध कर नहीं रख पा रहे हैं, तब आप अपने मुंह बंद रखे सांस को अपनी दोनों नासिकाओं द्वारा धीरे से छोड़ दीजिए। अब मैं अपनी पूरे संपूर्ति श्रद्धा, उत्तरदायित्व और लाभान्वित करने के 4 तत्वों के साथ आशीर्वाद देता हूँ कि आप सबकी कुंडलिनी शक्ति जागृत हो जाए और आप सब अपनी जीव ऊर्जा को सीधे आकाश और वायु से उत्पन्न करें। आप क्रिया आरंभ कीजिए और इस क्रिया को लगातार 21 मिनट तक कीजिए। All the Nirahara Samyama participants, please sit straight. Close your eyes. Cognize you have become Biddi Kalpavriksha and inhale through both the nostrils and mouth simultaneously. Hold as long as you can. Exhale through both the nostrils as slowly as you can. Do this for next 21 minutes. With my integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching, I bless you all. Let you all experience Kundalini awakening and radiate bliss, health and enlightenment by producing the energy directly from the space. Namah Shivaya.
Inner awakening. Stunning health recoveries. 100% cure for depression, insomnia, asthma, fatigue, chronic pain, insecurity, panic attacks, and other major disorders. Awaken the Kundalini Shakti, the dormant energy within. What would you do if you had 1300% more energy? Disease-free mind and body is your first wealth. Claim it at Inner Awakening. Inner Awakening, a 21-day meditation retreat with rare living incarnation. Paramahamsa Nithyananda, Nithyananda Dhyanapita, Nithyananda Nagar, Biddi, Bengaluru, Karnataka. Contact
0802 727 9999.
Email ia@nithyananda.org.
Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org, www.youtube.com/lifeblissfoundation.